Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Da Vinci Science Center in Allentown. We also welcome viewers to our very first ever live web videocast on DaVinciScienceCenter.org. You can watch it live. It's a great new program for us today. I work in marketing and communications at Da Vinci Science Center. It is my pleasure today's introduction of our next CEO, Lin Erickson. You may take special notice of our use of the words next and new today, referring to Lin's appointment. Those words with strategy, even though included, remember Lin's first. Our vocabulary reflects the fact that our organization has grown substantially in the past years. Lin will tell you herself that she's grown in these years, and that her experience today is one of moving future, not a return to the past. And it is a step into the future, momentum of our present. At this time, please welcome the Interim Executive Director and CEO of the Da Vinci Science Center, Marianne Woods-Pressman.
And thank you for being part of this exciting time at the Da Vinci Science Center. About a year ago, I was going to get to work here. My kids' eyes lit up and said, "Mom, you have the best job ever." And I would have to agree with them. This is a great place to work and a great staff to work with. I've been at over the past 2 months, whether it's to juggle both my regular job here at the center, along with being the interim CEO. My answer has always been the same. It's easy. Easy due to the fantastic staff, their dedication, endless energy, and enthusiasm for science has made this a seamless transition. I want to thank the whole center for the extra time and energy they have committed to the center these past few months. Them, as a team, who are the ones that collectively filled the key role of leadership. Before we introduce moments with some key advocates for the center, we are very pleased to be part of and a partner with the City of Allentown. It gives me great pleasure not only a supporter of the center in its professional role, but also a longtime personal member of the Da Vinci Science Center, the Mayor.
And thank you for inviting me here this morning, and especially to this announcement. It is my pleasure to welcome Lin Erickson back to Allentown, back to the Da Vinci Center. I know my kids love this place. They come here all the time. They enjoy it. They enjoy all the exhibits. And I don't think they're nearly as good as if it wasn't for the Da Vinci Center. So you folks play an incredibly important role, I think, in this community, and definitely in the lives of my two kids. But you know, apart from the stage, it's not too often that employment in this kind of endeavor, and I think really to the work that you stop and that the board really is another opportunity. And that's really a testament, I think, to your past endeavor at the Vinci Center. You know, I'm often called upon also to many times to speak before groups throughout the year, you know, giving welcome addresses to various organizations or visiting the city of Allentown. And I tell them all about, you know, the area, about our arts, and about the entertainment. I usually tell them about, you know, the construction of the hockey arena, the art museum, Miller Symphony Hall, the Vinci Center, in Allentown. And I usually tell them that they may not to visit all those exhibits, but you know, I want to inform them about the things that are happening here in Allentown because it's worth a return trip. And I am so very happy to welcome you back to Allentown today. And I want to offer you, Lin, Exhibit A as proof that Allentown is indeed a return trip. So Lin, welcome back. Science Center a much continued success, and I know it will go to even greater heights under your leadership. Thanks so much, and welcome back.
Thank you, Mayor Pulaski. We have another special guest, and that is
Well, I too am delighted to be here and join the mayor. Welcoming back Lin Erickson, back here at the Vinci Discovery Center, and when she was in Bethlehem, doing on the south side, and of course, Ohio with her husband Mark, who's also returned as president of Northampton Community College. Thrilled that they're both back. Experience the Air Force, also go out and work for her as well, and so we're just thrilled that she's back. This will be, I think, a seamless transition for Vinci. She's well known in this community. She knows how to raise money and to really help, I think, enhance Vinci. So I'm just thrilled that she's back. I have both the Ericksons back. We get a package when we get and so it's just wonderful. I'm just thrilled to add my voice to her good work. We expect many more great things from you. Thank you. And
thank you, Congressman. Next, I'd like to welcome one of Da Vinci Science Center's longest tenured trustees, a CEO and a former Allentown School District Superintendent. On a personal note, I would like to support and guidance she has given me over the past few months. Please help me welcome Dr. Karen Anderson.
Thank you very much, Mary Ann. Today's introduction of Lin Erickson as the opens a new chapter in the history of the center, which has now spanned more than years. What we know today as the Da Vinci Science Center started in 1992 as the Smart Center at Lehigh University. Leaders who had brought Dr. Bob Ballard recent project broadcasts to Lehigh's campus for tens of thousands of students. After several years of growth and important change, what was known then as the Discovery Center of Science and Technology spun off from Lehigh in 1999, becoming an independent nonprofit organization. In 2000, the Discovery Center merged with Leonardo da Vinci's Horse, the organization that exists today and that we love very much, the Da Vinci Science Center. In October 2000, from the tremendous leadership of and many of the staff that are here in this room, we moved into this tremendous facility. What has been an organization K through 3 has blossomed in science to life and lives of all ages to science, inspiring students, scouts, members, and community groups. Its professional development programs made significant and positive impact in schools in the Allentown School District, the third largest district in the state. We have increased our focus on scientific and technical workforce development, and we have created new experiences in our integrated workforce development. These initiatives have show-stopping exhibit experiences, informative programs, and partnerships that have strengthened our entire region. We began by launching our manufacturing initiative in summer of 2011, featuring experience and tours and the first manufacturing summit. A regional conversation on leaders into one of our most influential industries. We followed that success to date, our current Year of the Human Body, which is a project with Health Network. As that project was led by the world-famous Bodies Revealed exhibition, which appeared from October. This past Saturday, nearly all ages graduated from the St. Luke's Mini Medical School program. Now, on May 18th, the exhibition will take the young and young at heart into the crusty, stinky things our bodies do. Bodies Revealed and the Year of the Human Body project have helped our center raise its profile substantially. On February 2/3 of our 2013 fiscal year has been completed. As of that date, our total participation rate has increased to 60% over the previous fiscal year, which was a record year, and our membership sales increased by 23%. With that momentum, we begin a future that includes our next great endeavor, the Year of Innovation project. While our first particular industries, the Year of Innovation will serve all scientific and technical Pennsylvania and Western New Jersey. The Year of Innovation in greater detail in the coming months, but we intend for it to include a substantial refreshment of our permanent tech look. We look forward to working with you. I personally am very enthused about working with you. We are thrilled and the momentum we have built in very capable hands. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Angelo. It is now my pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Da Vinci Science Center. Enthusiasm, dedication, and instrumental in the growth. Please help me welcome Dr. Frank Tucker.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Mary Ann. I really appreciate your interest on our Board of Trustees. Thank you for your service as interim CEO. During these challenging few weeks of the Bodies Revealed CEO search, you and the team are operating our organization at its highest level. I ask please everyone join me in a round of applause for Mary Ann. Director and also finance and human resources. This means she, as much as anybody, really understands the importance of putting the right place at the right time. The challenge of finding a new at the start of the year, our goal was to do exactly that. Put the right person, build upon that at this time for success. Okay? As Karen shared with you, it's a time of exciting possibilities at the Da Vinci Science Center. Over the past few months, our organization has been very busy, as lively and as popular as ever been. Mary Ann and other members, our team report, areas corporate and community leaders, such as our mayor, our congressman, are bursting with excitement about how they can provide additional support. This is an unparalleled opportunity to expand, to strengthen, and expand the Da Vinci Science Center's reputation for being the organization that brings science to life, life to science, than any other in all of Eastern Pennsylvania and Western New Jersey. In selecting Lin Erickson, we are confident we have the right person for this most exciting time. Throughout her career, more embodied the entrepreneurial spirit to execute a vision that helped bring the Da Vinci Science Center to the position it is today, and will help rise it to even greater position. Lin's life work has followed her path of creating learning opportunities for students from kindergarten through college, for the educators and inspiring, for community members of all ages, to lead large funding efforts totaling over $46 million, demonstrates an ability to rally those around her to help great ideas become
great realities. Lynn's desire to move back to the Lehigh Valley because of her husband Mark's opportunity to lead the Northampton Community College as its president did intersect with our search for our new CEO. While the timing was the most important timing stems, the Science Center is moving today matches the energy and sensibilities that Lin Erickson will bring to it as its CEO. Before we meet Lin in person, we'd like to direct your attention to the screens to the side for a brief video presentation. Dennis?
It was an incredible opportunity to pursue the executive director position a second time. I have been, of course, watching from afar the developments of the center. So I have, some awareness of the developments over the years. What enticed me particularly were a few different things. First of all, the mission, bringing science to life and lives to science, is very powerful. Exciting young people about career opportunities, exposing them to real-world applications of science and technology, engaging them. Just check out our website and see the multiple examples of kids from the summer camp programs, soon to start again, fully engaged and immersed, whether they're building something or conducting an experiment or talking with a scientist who has developed his or her career. So the mission is really exciting. The impact that the center can have on the community also means a great deal. The most important things to me in my own life and career and values are education and community and how those two come together. It's about exciting young people and about learning and about science and technology and math, and it's about helping them to think about where they might go with these new things they're learning about and what the potential career opportunities are. For the Lehigh Valley, it's about getting a stronger, well-qualified STEM workforce and being able to thrive and develop and grow. And it's about economic and vitality for the region. So the center represents education and community and bringing those together in such a powerful way that those are the things that are most important to me, and the center is at the nexus of those things. I don't see it so much as a coming back. I see it as a new opportunity, a new position for me. I've said to folks that the difference is I know some history, I know some of the early history, and also the directors and some of the staff here I hired when I was here before, so I know of their integrity and passion and hard work, and I know they're an incredible team. So I come in kind of knowing that, but I have a lot to learn from them as they've developed the center over the years about where we are now, and I need to, want to hear from their expertise and experiences.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to formally install the CEO. This special pin that I'm holding is the Vitruvian Man logo and is given to dedicated our efforts to bring science to the lives, science to life, and lives to science. We ask Lin to please come forward to receive this pin. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my honor to present to you the Executive Director and CEO, Lin Erickson.
Thank you so much, Frank, Aaron, Congressman Dent, Mayor Pawlowski, Mary Ann, board members, members of the press, staff, volunteers. A special thanks to all of you. I am thrilled to be here. There's nothing about which I am more passionate than the Da Vinci Science Center. That's been true for the years I've been gone, as well as in my earlier years and of course today. I'm also to return to the Lehigh Valley. It's good to be. We lived here over just about 22 years before my husband became the 13th president of Wittenberg University, and he took to Ohio just before this fantastic building opened. We are I'm not, at least, and we plan to live here, work here, and my earlier years were the most rewarding in my career, in my professional life and my personal life. As I mentioned earlier on the video, I view this not as a back, but as rather an opportunity to start a new chapter of the center's development. The center's mission and vision for the future, two things most important to me, as stated in the video: education and making an impact where I live, the Lehigh Valley. And these things, of course, are extraordinarily important to the Lehigh Valley. We know that job growth, especially family-sustaining jobs today and in the future, in science, technology, engineering, and math, those require an educated workforce. Business, young people with strong STEM skills, and young people who are innovative, think creatively, and can solve problems like Leonardo da Vinci. The Da Vinci Science Center's mission, I may lapse back into the historic times a little bit. The Da Vinci Science Center, science to life and lives to science, powerful. When we can spark a young child's happen to things very small, technology, or we can challenge them to drop an egg from the second floor and it wrapped in a peep. That is an opportunity you might children to the center in a couple weeks over Easter weekend, that experiment. We can challenge them to drop that egg, or we can challenge them to create a very tall building. We can change their lives, and we can get them excited about science and technology, education, careers, and education and careers. Since I left nearly 8 years ago, the scope of educational programs expanded dramatically beyond my wildest imagination. And the support from area employers has also expanded significantly. It's an opportunity to build this momentum, especially the center's intentional focus on workforce development, that excites me the most. Workforce initiatives that expose young people to careers and real-world applications of science and technology. The year of manufacturing, already mentioned, and the year of the human body, and next year, the year of innovation, have the potential to play a significant role on the economic development of the region. Today at the center, new programs for high school students open their eyes to career possibilities. Underway locally in our university labs, technology businesses, and healthcare networks. Parents, seniors, the public, to advances in science and technology that impact their everyday lives, as well as the changing Lehigh Valley workplace. Also, growing professional help increase student achievement in STEM. I began my career way back as a middle school teacher and believe strongly must continue to develop and expand with area schools. Finally, the increased involvement by local companies in center programs. School mentioned earlier, Inquiry Island activities, ice cream wars, corporate support for exhibits, corporate sponsorships. All of these are very exciting and open up so many new possibilities for future collaboration, building programs to support workforce development. You can tell I'm passionate about the Da Vinci vision for the future. Nothing more important than educating the next generation and contributing to the development of the Lehigh Valley. Another very important part of my decision to return, also stated in the video, was the people. The Board of Trustees and their dedication, their dream, the staff, Mary Ann's leadership and insight impressed me from the very beginning. And the 6 directors and managers whom I worked with during my first tenure. I know these individuals to be of the highest integrity and character, and I cannot team to lead the center's future. I look forward to learning more about the programs they've developed and getting to know the staff and volunteers that they have recruited. Thank you again for this opportunity, and I look forward to working with everyone in years ahead, especially for putting together today's program and job, and not just today's program, all the work associated with welcoming a new Chief Executive Officer. I'm thrilled to be here.